Hey everyone, welcome to the replay. Thanks for joining me tonight for another card. We are going to do a little bit more experimenting tonight with the Distressed Oxides. And I pulled out, some colors that maybe aren't very fall, but I think they go well together and they would make some pretty leaves. That's what I'll be cutting using the die cuts from. So let me get this shared over to the group and we can get started. Let's see here. Okay, so hello Karen and hi Mom. Okay, I'm gonna set these aside. I'm gonna use a few of these die cuts. I did pull out this purple, this aqua, orange, and coral color to use. And I'm going to make a distressed background. And then we're going to cut the leaves out of it. And then just kind of make an arrangement. And so it's going to be some non-traditional colors. But I think it will look, it'll look nice. And the colors will be cool. They won't be your traditional warm colors. So what I'm going to start with, I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry. So I'm just going to make some random swooshies with the edges of the ink pad. Try and get some ink in there. Just swiping it in. Because I don't know how it will come out. I'm kind of just experimenting here. So I'm going to put those four. Oh, so I want to tell you, I had some little, what are they called? Velcro dots. That I just used one side of the Velcro dot and the other side was sticky. So I stuck it to the back of the ink pad. And then the Velcro will stick to my little sponge tip so that I can use these whenever I need to use the blender tool. I can just take the matching one right off. Bam. So easy. And they still fit in my container. So this is what I'm using. It's I got this at Michael's. It's a Tim Holtz container or a Ranger container. And everything still fits in there without taking up too much room. Let me see. Because the well here is deep enough to take that sponge tip without making it hit the other one or to cause any bulk in here. So pretty cool. Hey Deanna. Okay, so now these colors do look pretty good together. I'm just gonna wet them down real good and kind of move the mat a little, get these colors to drain together. And I know this technique is a little bit messy, but I think it has some good results. So I'm just gonna put a piece of cardstock in there. And it'll get us colors. And I'm gonna do another one down here. Oh, that one worked out a lot better. Let me see if I can get some more pieces mopped up. So I'm just using 4x6 pieces of cardstock. pick up that ink. Maybe add some more over here. And just pick some up. And let me clean this up with just some paper towels. And we'll dry off those cardstocks. So when oh my gosh, when I use the thin cuts to cut out those leaves, we'll get a little bit of each of the colors in there. There we go. Hey, Lily. So because there's, you know, of the water, it does curl the cardstock, but usually once you heat set it, you can get it to flatten back out. So you can tell by already, these three are going to give me totally different looks from those cuts. And that's okay, because that's going to be what's going to give me all the variation. And that's what I'm looking for. Okay. So this all-purpose mat is a close to my heart. You can see the logo there. Close to my heart all-purpose mat. It's good for doing mixed media techniques. You can spray water on it, just wipe it down. Hey Ashton, how are you? And then you can just roll it right back up. It cleans up super easy. And so that's mainly what I have it for, is for these mixed media type of experiments. But just any kind of craft mat that'll clean up easy would be great. I also do love these 12 by 12 mats that we had, and they're self-sealing or self-healing mats. I love them for the grids and the rulers, and it also works when you flip it over to give you that cushion for stamping. So these are all great products. They're not necessary, but man, do they make your work easier. Okay, let me clean this off a little. Okay, so let's bring these back, and I'm going to kind of place the die cuts, kind of figure out a place where they would look good. So right in through here will give us some nice colors. This thin leaf, I don't know what he is, but that'll get us some good color there. And here. And here. And I can just send that through my die cut machine. Well, maybe I'll move these around just a little bit so I can get all 5 of those cut out. So let's try that. I don't want the big leaves, because since I'm going to be putting several of them on, I want them to at least show somewhat. This might be the best way to get several leaves to show. So I'm just not spreading them out, but making sure that they're spaced, and so that my die isn't overlapping on any of them. And I'm just gonna run that through. I'm gonna run it back through a second time just to make sure everything cut really well. My cutting pad is getting a little old. And so, oh man. Okay, that's okay. There we go. So see, that one moved a little bit and it shaved off a little bit more of the edges. And there we go. There's our 5 die cuts. Now, Let me run it through again with this one. I like that blue right there. And that. Maybe that, maybe just those three. This part over here looks a little too gray. And I don't think that one really is going to give me anything that I want to work with. So, it's okay. I keep saying okay. That's like my word. And I catch myself. And then I'm like, quit saying that. There we go. Now, I could take the stamp and just with the same color that matches. Like, what's the deal here? Okay, let's try an experiment. More experiments. So we're going to take our stamp and with our Sundance, maybe. Just put that on and see. There we go. Now we've got a little bit of texture, but you can definitely see the color behind it. So far, so good. We are making progress. Okay. So now this one, since it's aqua, has more aqua in it, I'm going to take my Lagoon ink. And this video might be a little bit long, guys, because I've got nothing to do and I've got plenty of time to experiment. So let's see. I want Lagoon. I want, oh, I need a purple. Let's try Sangria. And for the coral, let's try the peach. Okay. So what I think though is we probably need to do some second generation stamping on those so that it doesn't come out too bright, because I'm afraid if we stamp the Lagoon right on there first generation, it's definitely gonna be super dark, and I don't want to lose all that color behind it. So I'm just gonna stamp that off. There we go. Just for a little bit of that veining on there, so it's subtle. Okay, that's the only one of that big leaf that I did. Who else? Let's see, how about this leaf? We've got two of them. I'm going to try the peach. I'm going to stamp it off. Actually, that one might be light enough to stamp on here first generation. Oh yeah, it's very subtle, but you see it. That's what I want. This guy, Maybe you should take a little bit of sangria. But definitely I will do second generation on him. So stamp it off. And then stamp it on. Ooh, there we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Take that back off. Let me grab a smaller block. Okay. So, how's it looking to y'all? Everybody on board? Okay. I think I'm going to do the same thing with that one. Stamp it off and stamp it on. And then this one I will go with the Sundance. Let me stamp it off and stamp it on. Oh, I like that. That looks really good. Okay. And then I have no idea. Well, that one needs to go. I'm going to try Lagoon with that one. Oh, with this one. Pretty, 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 pretty. And I think I'm going to do the grape. Okay, there we go. So now we've got these colorful leaves. We've got plenty of texture on them. That's the beauty of the textured leaves. And now we can look to see what kind of background we want to put underneath it. Because we can't go, we can probably go with a, what do you call it? Sponged background. And then kind of just give ourselves some a grouping of leaves. Oh, we can do that up here. Or we can do them on a line. So, how would they show up if we put them on a colored background? Because I can see, oh, I like that. I'm going to cut this out of our stitched rectangle. And then we'll put these on and we can white heat emboss a sentiment. Okay, it's coming together. So let me cut this down. And I need this peppy back. So it will still give us a white border, but it will give us also a colored background. Trying to line this up so that I get my stitched background. It's gonna pop and I'm gonna run it right back through again. Oh, so pretty. Okay. So there, I've got that. And with that white background, that definitely gives it, I mean, with the white border. I think though we need some string. And I've got this colored one. Oh no, that's where it was. Great. Now I probably lost where it's supposed to come apart. Hold on. We're gonna get it. That's what happens when you pull the wrong end. I'm looking for it though. There we go, there we go. Ah, I had it. Hold on, be patient. Because I don't want to waste this thing by pulling on the wrong end and having to cut it. Right there. I don't know why they don't make this easier. Oh, I still ruined it. Okay, well, it is what it is. Yay. Either way, I still need to poke out enough of it to make the round. Because I want it to go around the card at least twice. There we go. I messed it up, but I'll just unwind the whole thing and put it on something else. Okay, live and learn. Okay, I know, that was riveting television. Sorry, guys. Okay. So I want to make sure that it doesn't, I mean, I kind of want it to be tight, but I don't want it to curl or bend the cardstock. There we go. Okay, so it's kind of tight, but kind of not. We'll put it together. There we go. I know, I'm taking a long time, but I'm just kind of experimenting with stuff here. Hey, Christy. And Kara and Krista. Okay, so now I'm gonna want that. I know I'm gonna place my leaves, maybe some under, some over. There we go. We'll just get some. Put that under, put this over, maybe this other one because of the color. There we go, see? And we'll put some of them flat and some of them on foam tape. And then we need our sentiment right down here. We're getting it. We are getting it. Okay, so I have sentiments from every bit of Wonderful. Let's see what else would go. I don't want to do Autumn Blessing, Give Thanks, or Happy Fall. I'm over that for today. I don't want to make my own sentiment. Heartfelt thanks. I could stick heartfelt thanks down there. That might be a good one. Still in that spirit of fall, but not too fallish. Look at that, right in there. Perfect. Okay, let's take these guys off. Let's move this off. So we're gonna stamp this right down there, and we're gonna do it in white embossing powder. Oh, I could do silver embossing powder. Let's do silver. Okay. Making sure there's no static. Versamar stamp. Okay, so we're just gonna do it right down here. Beautiful. White embossing powder. Clear embossing powder, white. Okay. Here we go. See, just start working on something and your plan will start to fall in place, or a plan. Oh, I meant to do silver. Gosh darn it. Okay, that's okay. The white will stand out just as well. Let's get that heat set. Good. Okay. And I think I do want foam tape on even this part off that card. So I'm going to get my cheater foam, and then I'm going to get my close to my heart foam tape as well. I'm going to use my cheater foam tape on the back. Which I could have just used a foam sheet of paper. Definitely that, you know, a foam sheet is way cheaper than using foam tape. Oh, wow. Okay. They're stuck now. So for better, for worse, for crooked or not, it's done. Okay. So now, some of these are going to have to go flat, and some of them will have to go on top. That one can go on foam. This can go there. That one can go on top. I don't want that same one. Maybe put that. How about that? I'm going to use some of this foam tape after all, even on the ones that are going to go in the back. I like how they kind of curl up. I think that definitely helps give them the look that they're dangling. But also, I'm going to curl them. Okay. Ooh, once that guy goes down, he's going to stay. Okay, there we go. I'll give him a little bit of a crinkle. This guy needs some crinkling. Okay. I do like this guy being right here on the edge because he's so long, so it kind of cups everything in and keeps it inside the card. I guess I was quiet there for a minute. I was just thinking and I could hear myself in my head. Sorry. But we're getting it done. Oh. I do like that the colors with this blue and the pink, it's not a your traditional colors, and so it kind of gives it a totally different feel. This one's too close to that. Okay, well, we'll have to maybe not have this one. Okay, that's fine. We'll go with these guys. I don't want it right there because those two guys are too close. Oh, look, we ended up with these two that kind of match. Okay. This one could have used a little bit darker stamp. But, okay, hold on. We need some bling. I'm still talking to myself. I think I'm going to do the white dots to go with that. With the white. There we go. And still, let's take just a little bit of our clear shimmer and brush that over. Just kind of rubbing it all over, not really going in a design. It's kind of giving it a wash. Whew, there we go. I'm gonna say that that's pretty good, pretty done. I love the color mixtures. I like that we didn't use too many traditional colors, that we use some of the, I'm sorry, I just keep taking it away and bringing it back. I like that blue and the purple in there with the pink and the coral. And I really like this, oh my gosh, what color is it? Because I'm going to say that you need some in your life. It's peacock. So, perfect complement to the blues and the purples. So, that's my card for tonight, guys. I think that experiment worked well. I think the card came out pretty good. We've got a couple of leaves we can save for something else. So there you go. I hope you liked it. Thanks for joining me tonight. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you tomorrow evening for another card. Let's see what we come up with tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.